Oh dear. Come on. What's going on? I'm not been doing so well recently. Well, this is this is not good. I hate it when you're like this because you don't get anything done. You're like self-destructing and all that. Well, how do you think I feel? Yeah, I hate it. It's bad. Yeah, I know. But the thing is that you need to pull yourself together. You can't carry on like this. You've not been taking your medication, and even your Mounjaro and your eating after all your progress. Yeah, well, I've been trying. I know. Yeah, I know I'm the hyper version of you, and I do stupid things and make bad decisions, but at least I get things done and I make a video and I'm in a happier mood. And I know it's not easy being up and down, but at least I get things done, and you need to be in that position now. You need to get there. I know you can never really balance it out, but it's time for you to pull yourself together. And sometimes it lasts a while to be up, and you haven't been this down in a while. So I don't understand. Either do I. You know how it is. I'm sick of it. I really am. Well, I'm sure you're nearly at the end of it now because you've been like this for a week or so. Yeah. Well, it feels like it anyway. It really does. It feels like I'm pulling. All right. Well, look, I'm going to let you get on with it now because I know you're turning into me now. Yeah. Right. And I don't want to turn back into you just yet. So look, do some video, talk to your audience. You know how helpful they have been, and you feel better when when you've talked to people, you're starting to get better at it, and that's a good thing. So just talk to your people, talk to your audience, and you know how helpful they are. So I know. I'm going to leave you to it for now, but okay. Promise me you're going to try. I am, I promise. I swear. Okay. All right. Do it, mate. Yeah. You know I love you. All right. So go on. Let me take your hat and get on with it. All right. Come on. All right. Okay. Well, it's time maybe I pull myself together and do a video, I suppose. You know how it is. Oh, oh, all right. All right, well, look, it's time. Welcome to my Mounjaro video. For those who have watched my video before, I suffer from bipolar, and today's video is going to be a bit different. I'm going to talk honestly about what's been going on lately. I haven't been good. I haven't been doing well at all with the last week or so, and I feel like I've been staying in bed and switching myself off from the world, and it's not good the way it is. And the worst thing is that I'm fighting against the Mounjaro. I'm like, it's weird. It's so strange, but it's like I'm forcing myself to eat when I'm not being hungry. It's like a comfort thing or a mental thing where I just go to do that, switch myself off, stay in bed, turn myself off to the world, phone, all that. Yeah, I do reply to people now and again because over the while I've noticed that people think I'm being a dick, but it's not. I just can't deal with people and upbeat. Like, people know the funny side and the hyper side of me, but they don't realize that they don't. Only a few people know the downside of me, and other people don't. They think, well, what's his problem? And I don't mean it. As I say, I've been working against the Mounjaro. I haven't been taking. When I get like this, I don't take my medication or anything, and it's obviously that's not good. Like, it's been going on for a week or so, and I haven't been this down in a while. And it's not the Mounjaro's fault. It's just this is something I got to live with, and it's bad. So working against my Mounjaro is that I haven't been hungry that much, and I've what's the word? I've had some repression, suppression, and I've been ignoring that and feeling like I'm hungry when I kind of haven't. It's like I'm fighting. It's like a self-destruction. I don't understand why I do it, and I don't know. Now, I did take my last jab, but I kind of nearly didn't want to. It's weird because it's like I wanted to carry on being this way, and it's crazy. Like, this is the hyper version of me. There is two sides. Actually, there's about 10 sides to me. I'm not crazy. I don't see stuff or anything like that. It's just hyper or low. It's one or the other. And as I've got older, I've been able to deal with it a bit more, do you know? But sometimes I can't, and I just want to have an escape and just go to bed and sleep and eat. That's all I do. And with sometimes with taking Mounjaro, you feel like, is it the Mounjaro or is it me? And you have to think about it. It's me. The Mounjaro has kept me going, and I did take it. I didn't take my other medication, but I did take the Mounjaro, and funny, I started feeling a bit better after I did it. It felt more positive. So whether it's a placebo or not, or I knew I was undoing all the work I have because I have put weight back on from all the eating. I've gone up to 17 stone, 10 pounds, which I think I got down to 17.6, I think, which was a big milestone, you know, because I started at 19.3. So I haven't put it all on, but I've kind of undone some of the work. And as I said, I want to get this beard off. For those who don't know, I'm going to shave this off when I hit 17 stone so I can see what my face looks like if it's gone down or anything. But as I say, it feels like, yeah, I'm undoing everything, and the world is slipping through my fingers. Now I'm not being able to stop the depression, and as I say, like, now for those, I know people think that I'm going to self-harm. I'm self-destructing, but I'm not going to self-harm or jump off a bridge or anything like that. So the reason why is, look, I have a 23-year-old son. And I know he's a man now, but the thing is that mum's never really been around, and, well, she's not, since he was a baby. So I've raised him myself, and I couldn't even look after myself, to be honest. But we got through, we got there. So I couldn't leave him. He's got no brothers or sisters, and his grandparents aren't really about, never have. So it's just, I feel like I'd be leaving him like this, and I couldn't do it to him. Plus, I have two dogs who'd be traumatized, and I love them to hell. I'd never do that. So many reasons why I wouldn't jump off or hurt myself or anything like that, you know. I just couldn't do it to them. And I have two cats who really don't care about me. They only want to be fed. Yeah, but I care about them. So for anyone who's watching and think, oh, we're better, because it happens, like, oh, he's going to do something. Oh, if I didn't have the animals, who knows? But I've never really considered it. I have considered, I wish I wasn't around, but never really doing something like that. Now, as you can see, the hyper version of me is kicking in. I'm okay. I'm stable for a few days, but it kicks in. Problem with the hyper version of me is that I'm indecisive, and I make really bad decisions. And even though I get things done, I'm more of a problem solver, and everyone loves this version of me, because I'm always funny. I was always center of attention and the life of the party, because I was unpredictable, and I mostly funny things, sometimes bad. Been in trouble with the police a lot. But anyway, regardless, that as I'm older, I've been able to handle and control the hyper side and the low side, but sometimes I can't. So it's just the dark side of me is just the light side or the hyper side. It can be very lonely. And the funny thing is, I want to be left alone. I mean, I couldn't deal with people around, but if it's a kind of a despair, lonely feeling, and yeah, I want to be alone. Now, look, I'm single and all that, and I don't want to bring someone into this, even though I'm overweight and nobody be looking at me anyway. But if I did, I don't want to bring people into this mess that I'm in, you know. some people say, oh, you're getting older, you need to. And I was like, no, I've got too many things going on. And it got worse. It's always been bad, but it kind of got worse in 2000. No, sorry, 2020, at the beginning when COVID started. And I had some kind of a mental breakdown, and I was a truck driver, and I also was I was a painter and decorator for 20 years, but wanted to be a truck driver. It was more stable at the time, but stayed with it. But because of my ups and downs, it was, I don't know, I just stayed in bed for 4 months and give up my job and do this. I just didn't care. Closed the window. I am a lot better now, but going back to, I'm rambling on about that, but it's just I have my ups and downs, and I'm low and all this, and it's been better with the last year or so. But it sometimes kicks in, and it kicked in this time, and that's the best way I can explain it. But as I said, I took my Mounjaro, and it did boost me. So Mounjaro at the moment is a lifesaver. It was the only thing that I did right while I was unwell. I knew I didn't want to miss my injection day because I knew, and I'd feel worse. So I did it, and whether it's a placebo in a way, it worked for me. And I've been feeling really good since I've been on Mounjaro, which is about 3 months now or so, give or take a week or so. But and in that time, I've mostly I've had down days. I've had a few down days, but not enough to keep me in bed and all that kind of stuff. So Mounjaro has kind of helped a lot. It's pulled me together, and since I took it, I've been starting to come up. As I say, the only problem with being up is that I make crazy decisions and all that kind of stuff. But at least I'm funny, I'm fun, and I get things done, like making videos. I didn't make a video last Friday because I just couldn't. I was out of it. No, I wasn't able to cope. And when I make a video, you don't want to see this kind of like that and all that kind of thing. So I'm starting taking my medication again, and I'll be on it for a few months. This will be all right. I'll be all right for a few months. I might have up and down days, but I'll be all right taking my medication. But stopping it for that long a period is so bad, and my doctor's always moaning about me. But it's like, well, I can't help it. It's the way I feel. On another note, for anyone who's interested, on this Sunday, I'm going live. So if you want to interact with me and have a chat about Mounjaro and whatever, and I will be going live with four other YouTube Mounjaro channels who are better than me and more intelligent than me, sort of thing, but they're great people and they have their own channels. Well, first of all, it's Mounjaro with Ali. You might know, he's been on one before. It's Joe Sleep, and we've got Jussie, sorry, I keep saying it all, Jussie Mounjaro, my Mounjaro, Jussie. And we got a lovely lady called Laurie, she's from the US, Florida, and she's going to be GLP-1, so she's going to be joining us too, and she's great. They're all great. So we'll be doing that Sunday. If you're interested in joining us, you can interact and chat with us and call us names or whatever you want. We'll be there and we'll have a joke and a laugh as well. Now, talking about this publicly to a point is not something I normally do, because I like to keep things to myself, because I don't really want attention over it. I hate the tension and that kind of thing, I don't want people to think I'm bullshitting either, but it's like I hate attention. And I don't really tell my mates, and only a couple of friends like Mick, my mate Mick and Paul, they're the only ones who really know about this channel, and they're great support. They don't understand, but they really try. So they're great, and I've been kind of being a bit slack, ignoring them as well, but they understand. Well, they understand to a point, but as I say, like, I'm pulled myself together. Talking about this publicly has helped. But when I've been talking about my overweight, taking Mounjaro, that wasn't easy at the beginning, but it seemed to have helped, because with the comments and people being supportive, and I see that I'm not alone on this, it started kind of helping a lot with this. So instead of just making up some bullshit today, you could say, yeah, and just say, oh, I'm great and all that, and I didn't make a video because the truth of the reason why I haven't made a video. And I mean, it's only been a week, so it's I wouldn't leave it go any longer if I could. But just to say why. But I want to say that Mounjaro has made me feel full still. It's just the mental side of me is pushing it. Yeah. It pulled me together. I really believe the Mounjaro pulled me together. And again, when I get comments and all kinds of stuff, I see people in a similar journey or similar situation to me. It kind of makes me feel like, no, I'm not really alone. And I like talking to you about it or anything. So I'm going to ask you look, is there anyone who has similar problems? Yeah. And how do you cope with it? Like, what do you do? Also, are you finding, even if you haven't got these problems, do you find that just taking Mounjaro, not the effect of it, but just taking it, do you find that it pulls you together or makes you feel good about your own journey mentally? Like, is it keeping you up and going and all these things? Not what's happening with it, but just taking it. Do you feel like that? I don't know, but I've been really feeling good since I've been starting. Obviously, losing weight and exercising is helping, but I just want to ask you, does anyone feel like this as well? So anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling on. I don't want you depressing, and I know a lot of people have switched off this video by now. I've noticed with my videos do well when it's a kind of upbeat, positive thing. Oh, he's lost loads of weight and all that, but I know a lot of people kind of switch off and stuff like that. But it helps me to talk about it, and for the people who do watch it and who watch my own, I love you all. I just wanted to say to you, thanks for all your support and in general. And I'm going to do a video soon. It's going to be for you guys, for you in the comments and stuff like that. I'm going to go and do a video and read through all the comments, people's names and all the comments. It's going to be like a side thing I'm going to do. I'll still be doing my weigh-ins and working hard and getting it down again. But I'm just going to do a video soon in a few days actually, just to read all the comments, thank people and read out your problems. Don't comment if you don't want me to kind of talk about your problems or anything and say your name. But if you want me to read what you're saying out and stuff like that, and even if it's just nice one or how you doing or get lost, pull yourself together. I just want to do it for the people who've been supporting, and thank you all for it. So that's my way of saying thanks. Also, if you turn up to the live on Sunday, we'll have a chat as well. Not necessarily about how I'm depressed, but just about Mounjaro or anything you want. But we'll have a joke and a laugh. But as I said, I'm not going to keep going on. And subscribe. It's healthy for you if you subscribe, apparently. Anyway, look, I'm going to leave you for now. And normally I go, but for now, and until next time. And if I can do it, you can do it. And it's true to a point, because I'm not very good at a lot of things like self-control, but I have been doing it. So it's true. If I can do this, you can definitely do it. And for now, until next time, see you soon.